was Snake and Wolf. We get to see it here again. That's just right. To get into losers top 8.
Nostalgia glasses are on. We tap into 2018 modes. Let's go ahead and get it. Jakal, of course, going for what he knows is going to work, but wait a minute. You can't go to work too much on a Snake of this caliber. The minute you swing improperly, guess what you're going to run into? That's right, grenade.
But the advantage state is so good on the side of Jakal. He's able to play around these situations often. He's going to use Nair as air-to-air trades to make sure that he doesn't get through. But ApolloKage answers back. He's a big fan of using Dare. He's not as back air happy as some of the other ones, but he knows how to box up close and personal when he needs to, so you're not just freely trying to punish him on these grenades.
Yeah, and especially against a player like Jakal, you're going to need more than just grenades because Jakal has really, really good spacing. There's a ton of top players, but you pull out a grenade and all of a sudden they're just like, I don't have space. Jakal will hit your toes and not blow the grenade up time and time again.
That's right. Jakal is a spacing king right now, and I mean, he certainly knows I need to just go for what is safe. These like strings I typically go for, the ones that aren't airtight, they have come back to bite me. I got to play this one as safely as possible. ApolloKage, though, is a conversion master. I mean, we have seen him turn one hit into multiple hits. I love that, the directional air dodge up to make it back to the stage so safely, and unfortunately, Jakal plummeted.
He was trying to break off the Cypher right there, but Jakal went a little bit too low, and that was after Jakal kind of gut checked him a bit. He's been using the reflector and the lasers quite often to beat him in neutral, and then he just run up and grabbed him. But getting the anti-air, gonna go ahead and get himself back to even.
Yeah, hopefully if you're Jakal, you're kind of just shake that one off because you're doing everything right. A slight input error, you know, at least your execution was slightly off. That's the only reason you died.
Now, another thing on the other side of things is that ApolloKage, once he gets started, is a menace.
I feel it.
He has some of the best conversions we've seen. One of the best mindsets we've seen of late, too. This kid has got what it takes to move up. That's why he continues to perform at higher positions every single tournament. And that could be a problem here for Jakal if he starts to wake up pretty soon.
Whoa, oh my goodness, but it looks like the other side needs to wake up. Jakal right now coming through in a big way. I like that back air too. And again, ApolloKage's corner control has been absolutely powerful. I mean, he's going to go for Cypher, or excuse me, not Cypher, C4 at the ledge. He's going to use that grenade to cover himself. But that back air, of course, is able to shut it down. Up tilt. It seems like this is going to be a match of anti-air, gentlemen. I mean, I'm with it. Don't jump for free.
That was the most calculated up tilt I think I've ever seen. You normally see Snake just kind of start throwing out up tilts, one will hit.
Facts.
ApolloKage literally jumped around, danced a little bit, and said, oh, actually, here's my opening. 100% closing ratio on that.
Yeah, look at the object country that he has right now. The way that he's kind of hovering around the side of the stage, forcing him to think, okay, I got pretty free spacing here. I got the ability to just get that damage on over on the side. But Jakal is now playing around that. ApolloKage was using these arrows. That time he does it, he uses the Dare again. And if he caught that Nair, that would have been an even game right there. Would have been all the hits.
Would have been cooking with the right grease plus them grenades. Right now, be reversed on the landing options, back onto solid ground, really struggling. He's up underneath him, parrier into down air, clean.
Yeah, and that was some much-needed damage for ApolloKage. I know earlier, Ajax, you were mentioning ApolloKage loves using that down air. It's a 3-frame move. I still don't know why, but whatever.
I got questions to ask, man.
I got questions.
He got he got the biggest military budget. He got everything in his pockets. Nobody knows where he's keeping it, and he's still able to jump at that speed with that Dare.
I don't get it. I mean, I guess one of it is because he's putting on a fireworks show. He's like, look, for those of you that missed the fourth, I got you covered.
I got you covered.
They're like, we got to give you a 3-frame down air for that.
Got a light show happening here in Vegas right here, courtesy of ApolloKage, but 161%. It might be lights out here pretty soon.
This might be
Jakal looking clean.
You got to air dodge.
Corner. Got to air dodge off the position with the punishment. The back air is coming through, plus the perfectly spaced F tilt.
And that mattered so much that the C4 was there, by the way, because usually on the air dodge, that's a free stock attached. And it gets him again. He didn't pay attention that he had it. The whole thing with Wolf in that situation is F tilt, down smash. All that will blow off that air dodge. That's normally a free punish. But because he played around Jakal's win condition, he kept making it seem like he could. Oh!
I'm gonna be honest,
it down.
I don't know when
he threw it down in the air right above it. He didn't notice he did it. That was so smart.
Because I was wondering, because obviously the first time that he went for that, Jakal recognized it and backed off. And I was just like, I never watched it drop either. That was really, really smart stuff by ApolloKage.
Yeah, and I think we actually talked about that yesterday. I believe it was you and I that commentated ApolloKage match. We talked about, like,
we had every snake yesterday.
Dude,
we had Omar, we had ApolloKage.
It was snakes on a plane, guys.
You didn't have MVD versus ApolloKage.
No, that's facts, man. But here's the weird thing about ApolloKage. Like, all the snakes are different. Of course, no two players or characters are alike, but the fact that Snake can get so innovative with his toolkit, he's very, very different from some of the other ones. The big thing that he does the best is that sneaky C4 drop from the top, especially in those moments with high-stakes situations where you for damn sure ain't paying attention to it. ApolloKage will capitalize every time.
That's true. He actually won a set straight up by somebody who kept not paying attention where they were dropping. He got 3 stocks. I think it was on, I want to say Gekt.
Yes.
Like that. And Gekt is able to finish the set at the end of it, but still, his adaptation is really strong. He also uses the C4 kind of like a command grab. If you stay on a platform for too long, he'll jump up there and put it on you. Congratulations, now you got a mini game. Speaking of mini game, if Jakal doesn't pay attention to that C4 on the right side platform, he might end up losing his stock again.
There's a whole nother mini game. It's called Aerial Snake, and ApolloKage does it better than I think any other snake. When it comes to using one-hit nairs, when it comes to using back airs, he's just throwing him out left and right and keeping Jakal in check.
On the topic of getting thrown out, ApolloKage getting thrown out to the stage off the left side right there. Jazzy Jeff style, but unfortunately just not enough to get the job done. These kids don't know nothing about no fresh print.
Man, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
We tried it. But no, all
from West Philadelphia, baby.
Hey, you know what? He might be on to something.
Born and raised off stage apparently is where Jakal spends all of his days.
That's right. But for how much longer is the real question. Nice. He's going to come in with the tried and true dash attack. You know what I'm saying? Something as safe as possible like that to get the stock.
Oh,
no! Wait. What?
Was that on purpose?
What and why?
No, he
meant the down smash?
He shook his head. I think he meant the down smash.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that is probably one of the most crucial drops that we've seen, period, because you have now taken 77% since screwing that up. But this man just put boots into his face, and he had him covered if he recovered high with the C4. He had so much coverage there on the side of making sure Jakal didn't get back.
You got to be kicking yourself, though. You paid 78% for an input error after doing everything right.
That's gas
gotta suck.
Yeah, and I mean, I mean, the pressure is honestly not stopping. Even after that error, I just felt like Jakal was going to get some of these strings no matter what the case was. Of course, doing a good job at just avoiding the grenades. You know, the beginning of game number 1, we've seen how hard he struggled with the grenades, especially courtesy of those really cool wolf strings that we have grown to love in the 4 years of Ultimate. But as it stands right now, ApolloKage playing this one a little bit more safe. He ain't got no choice really at this point.
Yeah, there's not really much you want to do in terms of jumping around too much in front of Wolf. That's a free back air. And if you play grounded enough, well, even though back throw isn't going to kill as early as you'd like, it's still going to give you stage position. And Jakal just looking for a mistake around one of these grenades. But if he can take advantage, he has it now. He just needs about another 9-ish%. With that rage, that up tilt's now online.
It is certainly an option here. And of course, courtesy of these grenades, they're still cooking this poor Wolf up. Nothing off the, okay, I think he dropped C4, but okay, this ain't just a Jakal thing. The Wolves at this current meta of Ultimate have been leaning into up tilt a lot more. We see it with outs over in Vancouver too. So maybe that's just something that needs to be done a little bit more. Whatever the case is, damn it, it's working.
It is, and one of the things that Jakal does better than the other Wolves is he makes your shield get a little smaller first. He jumps at you as if he's going to do an aerial, drops low, then up tilts. And wait a minute, we got to talk about ApolloKage. Grenades, nails, jabs, everything's coming out.
Oh, the frame traps, the option coverage. Don't you jump at that. Okay.
Oh, the bait.
Actually, he had that covered too. He just had, this is why he got the air dodge through that. He is up tilted. This is why we said ApolloKage just goes off. In any given moment, you might just get rolled by a Snake, and you don't expect them to be that aggressive.
And this is the game that I think a lot of people sleep on with Snake. They get so fixated, so hyper-fixated on like the long game. He's so far away from me. Grenades, C4s, blah, blah, blah. But then I get up close and personal, and not every Snake can bang like ApolloKage can, but ApolloKage bringing it in a big way here. Nikita and the Nooch, not getting anything off of that. We backing up.
Right. At 143%, you can't get grabbed at this point if you're Jakal. Because, I mean, it's a guaranteed kit death sentence, essentially.
Yeah, well, now Jakal has a ledge trap, but he's been recovering high every time. He's going to go ahead and activate the C4 off of the landing there. Jakal's got to be careful, and he catches him. As soon as he saw his shield starting to get down, he realized, oh, this has to be a shield poke here, and if you buffer a defensive option like a roll, usually you get scared, so you want to hit it. But what happened with Jakal is he said, I know that you're going to be a good player, and you're going to see through me trying to hard read too much on this roll, so I'm going to just straight up go for another one, and if I get hit, I'm in center stage, not going to die.
Right.
Yeah. One thing I do want to point out that ApolloKage, I'm pretty sure is doing intentionally.
Yep.
When Jakal's in the air and he obviously pulls a grenade out and drops on the ground, he grabs it and it looked like he's putting his shield up because it's bringing the grenade higher up, making it so that it's a lot harder to space an attack and not blow it up.
Very smart, very smart. Yes, that's a good eye for sure. And that's, again, just kind of leans into just the resilience that is ApolloKage. I mean, just when you think you know the Snake matchup, just when you think you got the meta on lock, he just brings you something new every time, whether it's with the grenade play or most notoriously what we've seen throughout the majority of this set where he has the C4s. Now, I think he got a couple, you know what I'm saying, landing C4s in the beginning of the first match, and he had them properly placed in the second one, but just couldn't quite find the capitalization for it. But the fact that he just has the presence of mind to know where to put them in accordance to where Jakal's going to be, just, I mean, really sets him apart.
I mean, something we're probably going to see on another time we see him get set up off of a tech chase on a platform like that, he's probably going to jump up and just go C4 Jakal, because he's been attacking him with back airs to condition him into this idea, I'm always going to attack you as soon as you're on a platform. That's going to give him that free C4 command grab, essentially.
Yeah, I do want to see that happen. I mean, we already saw the shield break. We saw a down tilt afterwards, but we did see a shield break. The C4 is next.
Yeah, he's down smash. He's letting the world know, look, my down smash works, okay? It was just a mistake. It works.
It just doesn't work when your shield's broken.
That's right. It doesn't work when it needs to work.
That's a prime moment. Like the hype moment is using the forward smash too. We all love seeing that move go up.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
dropped opportunities. But right now, the opportunities are looking very good here for Jakal. Don't go anywhere near that, though. There's a C4 on that spot.
Oh! Ajax tried to warn him, but it was too damn late. Unfortunately, gets himself cooked on forts. Oh, my God. Okay, finds him in a weird spot, and if you move your feet, you're going to lose your seat right there on the left side. I love that cross-up back here. Jakal keeping this one airtight.
And the hesitation on it to dash into him first, let the shield get a little smaller. Jakal waking up. Quick 49-57. How do you hit the ground, ApolloKage? You hit down, or you're greeted with a forward air.
My man just went for like 6 straight forward airs, and they all connected. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And sadly enough, it just seems like he landed a lot of those and a little late on the grenade pull right there from ApolloKage. Oh, my God, please get on this.
Traps.
Yeah, the frame traps are definitely real.
And I mean, all this pressure that Jakal is applying is allowing things like that, the grab. He's like, look, there's so many forward airs, there's so many back airs, hold your shield. And he's like, by the way, I'm going to grab you for that too. Nothing you do is right. Jakal has an answer to everything. How are you going to respond to ApolloKage? You don't have a lot of time.
I told y'all, man, the up tilt thing right now that's spinning in the air for all the wolves is coming out in a big way, and it's a good neutral checker too. You come up, try to get hands with me, guess what I'm about to do? I'm going to hold shield, or I might even spot dodge, let you swing first. Despite Snake having some really strong normals, and up tilt's going to come out and clean up that really late stock, because as we know, Snake's a big boy. He's kind of hard to kill.
Yeah, and right now, Jakal's kind of just putting that statement to the test, because he's just been keeping him stuck in the air, constantly getting him, just misses out, but the frame trap comes through. He's going to go ahead and get the back air. Nikita going all the way down. That ends up sending him in towards the stage, so he gets another shot, and he delayed it. He still had his jump left after all that, so he's able to get back.
Early on the down smash again, the F smash coming through. Nothing off it in the S. He's just going to, you know what? It's normal's time, okay? Love that. Nothing off the up tilt, was able to land the F tilt. He's going to need a little bit more, maybe 4% more. He can lean into like that down throw up tilt.
Yeah, I need to find Jakal's Snake practice part. Oh, my God. And this is why. He is recovering. Every Nikita does not matter, is not stopping Jakal. You're off stage, I am edge guarding you. Normally you see like characters with spikes that are really abusing that. Jakal doesn't care.
I got it.
I'm listening.
Sensei. Sensei, you get one. You finally get one. That is the eternal 9th placer, by the way, out of New Jersey. I know I got to remind you again. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
He's actually been getting a lot better, too. So he has a lot of access to this matchup, of course. But Jakal is at that level of the game where you must know how to fight these matchups.
Yes.
And he hasn't gone for that edge guard yet. So the fact that he held out onto his pocket, he's able to move up here in the set. However, the way that things are going, you just gave him Battlefield. That's a lot of coverage now that Snake has.
That's right.
I would not be surprised to see this go to that Game 5.
It might be the Snake show right here, but we will see if Jakal is going to be the protagonist in this show or unfortunately a reoccurring guest. Jakal right now, of course, has been an absolute monster here this entire set, knowing how to play in and around and on top of and up underneath everything that ApolloKage is bringing to the table, but the fact remains the same.
Got a sticky on him. What do we do?
Every single time he's gone for an aggressive option in that spot, he conditioned in the shield there, and now he's going to start to get those alive, and that is a play he needed to hold on to here to try and make these comebacks here in Game 4.
Even though the sticky was nice, Jakal has been playing his ass off. ApolloKage stickied him and still was afraid to apply aggression.
True.
Oh my God.
That is ridiculous.
That's actually crazy. When you win neutral and then still lose the follow-up, it's like yo, I thought I had advantage. Like, you're neutral? No, my neutral. And now he's going to be forced to deal with another edge guard, but instead, Jakal backs off, just waits to try and challenge him on the way back in. Don't try to challenge any of those buttons. They got no end lag.
Oh, and sneaky stuff right there. You see all the Snakes do that. They go for the one hit on the F tilt, especially if it pops you up off your feet, depending on your weight, waits for you to air dodge in, and then, of course, depending on which side on Snake you land, up tilt's coming through, or possibly a rinse and repeat of the F tilt. Back row, though, you know, now that's for damn sure not going to be enough to close out that stock, but it gets ApolloKage back off his feet right there, and, of course, Jakal coming through with the capitalization every time.
Looking like looking like a predator, just straight up. Feeding into the whole wolf thing. Saw his prey, waited, scouted, and then finished it.
And he's reacting to when he uses the grenade. He's not going after it instantly, because if you go after it instantly, congrats, you traded. But if you wait for him to use it, he's not going to be able to do anything instantly afterwards. He already burned his air dodge early, potentially, and you just cover him with these back airs. Jakal is utilizing this Battlefield layout way better than him so far, and now ApolloKage is struggling.
Oh my
Man,
goodness!
you're
and
still
working.
alive.
Yeah, working
for
on
how
some,
long?
man, that is 100% facts logic. Working on some borrowed time, if I may say so myself. But this trap set up at the ledge, it was a sting from the very jump right there from ApolloKage.
Yeah, ain't nothing you were doing there. He had Nikita available to cover the roll. You jumped up, he held him on the up smash. He had the neutral get up covered by the grenade, and then you get hit by up smash. But Jakal answers back, gets him another stock. Wouldn't be surprised to see a forward air play come in pretty soon as he goes for one right there and try to get that big damage. I understand you, ApolloKage. I know you need the big damage.
Okay, but he's sticking him back right there. Okay, up tilt. Okay, has to sticky on his leg right there. ApolloKage trying to set it up. Hopefully it falls off so he can get it back onto solid ground. Back on to Jakal. Jakal, of course, not carrying anything of it.
Yeah, Jakal is just playing so well right now. It doesn't really matter what ApolloKage does. Jakal's just like, I'm right. I'm not scared. Sticky, doesn't matter. Get him attack.
Oh, 2 hits on that get up attack. He had it red, but he did not get it. However, now he's getting chased off of these rolls. It's not going to work out for him well if he gets hit by anything at the ledge.
Okay, now very smart from him to go for the directional air dodge as opposed to trying to snap ledge or go for the high recovery backwards at the ledge. That's not a spot you want to deal with Jakal in at all. Neutral special right there to control a little bit of the spacing and get rid of those grenades. Okay, this is actually smart to do. This is clean, nice. If we're going to go for the trade here, this is something that we needed to see a little bit more of in some of those last hit situations right there from Jakal, because despite Snake playing the long game, that's something that we don't really get to see a lot is, oh, I got to go for a trade to get this stock taken. It's usually that setup into something.
Absolutely. And right now he needs a lot of setups. Jakal's only at 14%. You're at 136. You know that Jakal smells blood. You know the back airs are coming through. Up smash luckily won't kill you, but forward smash will, and Jakal throws those out as well.
And Jakal's trying to force his shield down to hopefully get a chase and get a back air. But right now, Jakal's kind of playing scared of approaching because he knows he can't get reckless, but he keeps trying to cover around the platforms. And what is ApolloKage doing to answer? Going right under another one, so the back air will land on that instead. Being sent to the side of the stage, 147 is not down doable. He does not die to the F tilt.
Yeah, but there's no way you're landing. Jakal's not going to let it happen. On the ledge you go. How do you get up? F tilt gets shielded.
Oh,
the back air does
roll?
not. Oh, he almost lived, but not enough. Jakal taking it over ApolloKage. 3-1. Fantastic performance.
But that was ass cheeks hitbox, bro. Like, he was on the other side of it. He got caught.
Whoa.
Hey.
I don't know if you remember up tilt and Brawl by Snake. He deserves every hitbox that hits him.
You're right.
Fair. That's a good point, because wasn't nothing fair about up tilt and Brawl. That was just like Sakurai. What were we thinking?
Apparently, he was supposed to be as big as Ganondorf, and when they made him smaller, they didn't change the hitbox.
They just kept the hitboxes the same. Yeah, definitely an interesting so many years right there we had with Brawl, for sure.
But Jakal is just playing so freaking well. It's almost as if we understand what Wolf does, and Jakal just raises it tenfold. You know, we're like, oh, you have back air, you have this, but Jakal's like, I have fundamentals, I have reads, I have movements. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's so fun to watch him play.
We're going to go ahead and get up there. Look at right on the other side, right there.
That was smart. Very smart.
I can't write it. Ah.
Did you hit the button? Is it lit up?
Okay, you got it. You got it, Ajax.
No, you got it.
I can't get it.
This button.
I don't know technology.
All right. Don't worry, we're going to do this again.
We're going to do this one more time. We're going to run it back.
We got it.
Take your time.
So, as we go up closer here. Pause. All right, we ain't writing.
Okay, I don't know why you're not writing anymore.
Ain't nothing happening. I don't know what's going on anymore. I was trying to just write cheeks. That's all I was trying to write on that spot.